more as a he wasn't physically very well.
About 3 minutes is about the most your brain can last without air. So
3 minutes without air.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Man, that's crazy.
so that would never. How like basically he could have you for 3 seconds, you'd be passed out, and then they let you go.
Yeah, yeah.
So
In
you
a
never get to
jiu-jitsu
the
match,
minute.
yeah, they would just let you go. And in class, sometimes people forget to tap in class, or they don't tap quick enough, and they go to sleep.
See, I like the things you do, but I have zero interest in doing them myself. Like they don't seem
understand.
appealing to me. Like every time I look at those pictures, I'm like, "Fuck, man, he's living a cool life." But I'm like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do any one of these things.
You certainly could. You
No,
certainly
but
could
it's
do
an
everything
interesting
that I do.
thing to admire and envy someone's like freedom and life, and still not want to do it yourself. Generally speaking, when you look at somebody and be like, "I wish I was like that," you want to do the things they do or be the person they are. But instead, I can look at you and appreciate what you do and who you are, and never once be like, "Yeah, that's what I'm going to do." I couldn't. Like you're far too much of a man than I am. You're such a dude, and not a dude like you're a bro. But you are like, like, it makes sense you're somebody's dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are, when I think of a man, that's what I think of. And I don't mean this to sound like
You're
fucking
too
like I'm
complimentary.
coming
I'm
up.
going to have a big head when I
I'm
leave
telling
here
you,
today.
dude, like, you're
I'm gonna have
like,
problems in life
I
now.
loved my dad, but I think you would be a cool dad. Like, your kids.
That's very nice.
Your
Thank you.
kids have a wonderful lifetime ahead of them, have had, like, great experience thus far, it seems like. But for the rest of their lives, they're being raised by a thinking, masculine man. Like, my kid will never have that, ever, in her life.
Would you want to be different than you are, though?
No.
You seem super content
I'm
with
very-
who you are.
Yeah, I mean, the way I look at it is just like, everyone's dealt the cards, right? Like, you know, and you can improve some things in life, but like, you know, like when we were young, they'd be like, "That's your cross to bear." When I was a kid, you know, I was always heavy, and my mom would be like, "Well, that's your cross to bear." You know, as if like that's just something as if it was genetic, as if she wasn't like, she could have said, "Hey, let's get you working out, maybe feed you less or whatever." She's
Right.
like, "That's just your cross to bear." But, you know, the rest of your life is blessed and stuff like that.
She probably just didn't. I mean, a lot of people say things like that because that's what someone told them, and they never stop to think about it.
Oh, her mother definitely told her, "That's your cross to bear," or something that was just
crazy
kind of
thing to
passed on
say.
and shit.
He died.